kind of the biggest day for me. I'm so happy. Like, I was waiting for this day from the last 2 years. I have heard a lot about the convocation and all, but now it's like my dream come true.
I think that I learned a lot about myself and what my strengths were in the program. It really challenged me to work really, really hard, and I think that one of the more valuable things is having the network of people that I have now from within the program, but also having the opportunity to seek work and do internships and placements in places that I never would have thought. And I was able to come out of the program and into a job in my industry, which is super exciting.
I felt like I actually had a real connection with a lot of my professors, unlike, say, in my undergrad degree where you kind of don't have that connection. I really felt like the postgrad program definitely gave me that connection. Now that I'm able to start working, feels good.
The program was very hands-on. The teachers were very supportive. They were always there for us when we need help. The classes were really tailored to the industry.
Humber is one of the best reputed colleges here in Toronto and Ontario. I loved the professors, for example. The classes are more interactive. It's not only bookish knowledge, it's more like communicating and talking to people, your students.
It was nice to actually go and focus on in detail about the things that we will be doing on a daily basis. A big thank you to professors, coordinator, and just students within the program.
My friends also helped me graduate, also helped me with all the notes and everything in class, the presentations, all the group work and everything. Definitely them and my parents, because they've given me the advantage to be here in Canada.
Well, I want to thank all our teachers and the staff. As I said, they were very supportive, and also my family and my friends for supporting me through this 1 year.
Go out, do it, challenge yourself, and you'll meet some really great people. You'll learn a lot of good stuff, and then you get to enjoy it here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2018 Convocation ceremony. The music you've been listening to this morning has been performed by third and fourth year students of our internationally acclaimed Humber music programs. This year, we're profiling students from our Bachelor of Music degree who have been immersed in performance, composition, songwriting, and production in a variety of musical genres, including jazz, pop, R&B, Latin, and world music. Showcasing their talents in performing music today are up-and-coming artists Gabriella Rogers, Tariq Henry on vocals, Jeremy Hidsel on keys, Jared Craig, bassist, and Ben Green on drums. Graduation is an occasion that is very important to the graduates and their families. I ask that you respect the occasion and remain in your seats for the duration of the ceremony and refrain from talking. We ask you to please turn off all cell phones and personal electronic devices. Fire regulations state we must keep the back aisle of Convocation Hall clear. So we ask that you not stand in that area. In the event of an emergency, please note your nearest exits and follow the staff. And now, would you please rise as we welcome our 2018 graduates in the platform party. Thank you.
but through my eyes, the light of you, it's all I see. For you, there might be another star, but through my heart can hear is your melody. So long ago,
my heart without demanding informed me that no other love could do. But listen, did I not through understanding fell in love with one who would break my heart in two?
for you, love might bring a taste of wine, but when she sparkle know the best. For you I pray. For you, love might be for you to find, but I will celebrate our love of yesterday.
So long ago, my heart without demanding informed me that no other love could do. But listen, did I not through understanding fell in love with one who would break my heart in two?
For you, there might be another star,
Another side,
but through my eyes, the light of you, it's all I see.
on the sea.
For you, there might be another star,
Another star,
but in my heart, your melody will stay with me. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm going home today. I believe I've been searching every face. Get there and play my music. Turn on every love light in the place. It's time that I found myself totally surrounded in the circles of my friends. Please celebrate me home. Give me a number, please celebrate me home. Play me one more song that I'll always remember, and I can recall whenever I find myself too all alone. I can sing me home. An easy highway, traveling where the westerly winds may fly. Somebody tried to tell me yes, but the man forgot to tell me why. I gotta count on being gone. Come on, woman, come on, daddy, be what you want from me. And I'm that strong, and I'm that weak. Yeah, yeah. always remember, and I can recall, yeah, yeah, yeah. Celebrate me home, oh, yeah, oh, celebrate, celebrate, yeah, celebrate, yeah, celebrate, yeah, celebrate me home, oh, celebrate me home. Give me one more chance to remember. Celebrate, yeah. Celebrate me, yeah. Celebrate me, yeah. Whoa. Celebrate me home.
Please be seated. Welcome to the 2018 Convocation ceremony for the graduates for the School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism. My name is Rudi Fischbacher, Acting Dean, School of the Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism. It is my pleasure to serve you as your Master of Ceremonies today. Humber College is located at the Abikok, known as Place of the Black Elders, in the Ojibwe and Anishinaabe language. It is uniquely situated along the Gabikanang Sibi, the Humber River, providing an integral connection for Indigenous peoples between the northern shore of Lake Ontario and Lake Simcoe Georgian Bay region. In honoring the land, we are walking in the moccasin tracks of our ancestors and leaving our footprints for future generations to come. This is a very special event for our students as it represents the culmination of a great deal of hard work and the beginning of exciting new opportunities. We're pleased that so many family members, friends could join in sharing this celebration of achievement. I would like to begin our ceremony by introducing our platform party. Please hold your applause until all the platform party members have been introduced. Amanda von Mierlo, Steward of Humber College Support Staff Union. Stacy Merritt, School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism, President, College Faculty Union. Janet Stewart, Admissions Advisor, Office of the Registrar. Jeremy Largo Afonso, Vice President, Ignite. Dr. Lydia Boyko, Executive Member, Humber College Council Representative. Jen McMillan, Dean of Students. Corinne Johnston, Director, Strategic Planning and Institution Analysis. Adelia Marchese, Director, Annual Programs and Alumni Advancement and Alumni. Dr. Darren Lawless, Dean, Research. Denise Gardner, Associate Dean, School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism. Kristen Lingard, Associate Dean, School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism. Xavier Colasso, Director of Continuing Education, School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism. Colin Partley, Faculty, School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism. Julie Zomparelli, Faculty of School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism. Patrick Williams, Reader, President and co-owner of sliding.ca. Barbara Reach, Registrar, Office of the Registrar. Eileen DeCursey, Associate Vice President, Teaching and Learning. Ronnie Dollywall, Senior Vice President, Planning and Corporate Services and CFO. Laurie Rancourt, Senior Vice President, Academic. Dr. Chris Whitaker, President of Humber College Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning. Brian Gray, Chair of Board of Governors. Jason Hunter, Vice President, Student and Community Engagement. Don Montgomery, Honorary Degree recipient. Anki Fowler-Curl, Faculty, School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism. I would like everyone, your platform party. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Brian Gray to bring greetings from the Board of Governors.
Thank you, Rudy. Good morning and welcome to you all. Graduates, honorees, parents, family members, friends, faculty, staff, and honored guests. It is my pleasure to bring greetings from Humber College's Board of Governors. First and foremost, congratulations to all of our graduates for achieving the success that we are here to celebrate today. Well done. You have all worked hard to complete your programs, and we on the board are proud of your achievements. Second, the board wishes you success in your future endeavors. You can move forward into the future of your chosen field with confidence of having been educated at one of Canada's preeminent colleges. The knowledge and skills that you have developed at Humber will provide an excellent foundation for your future success. And finally, I'd be remiss if I did not also recognize and thank all of those present at this ceremony that have supported our graduates in their studies at Humber. The Board of Governors understands the important and crucial role played by parents, family, friends, faculty, and other key supporters in each student's life. So again, congratulations and enjoy your day.
Thank you, Mr. Gray. I would like to invite President Chris Whitaker to say a few words to the graduating class of 2018.
Well, thank you very much, Rudy. Just let me get organized here. And thank you for that introduction and your leadership as the acting dean of the School of HRT. Now, I'm going to try not to take Rudy's notes as I get mine set up here. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're ready to have some fun today. Members of the platform party, honored guests, faculty and staff, family, friends, and especially our graduates, who are looking very fine, by the way, this morning. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we can get it started. It's my pleasure to welcome you to today's convocation. This week's ceremonies mark the 50th anniversary of Humber's Convocation, first held in May 1968. Yes, that was a little while ago. That year, there were 19 graduates. Wow. This year, we'll recognize 10,000 graduates over 10 ceremonies, and that's just this spring. So I think it's safe to say we've come a long way from our humble beginnings. Thank you for being here to share this milestone in our history. Thank you as well to all the Humber employees who helped to make this event happen. A day like this takes a village to produce. From when our graduates arrive and receive their gowns to when they walk across the stage in a few minutes, you, our faculty and staff, work hard to make this day memorable for our grads and their families, and we are grateful for your efforts. Yeah, give them a round of applause. Now, I've been part of many convocation ceremonies. As a graduate myself, yes, but I won't tell you when I graduated. As a professor, as a president, and most importantly, as a parent, I share the many emotions that we're all feeling today. The pride of achievement, the joy of success, and the relief that this significant day has finally come. Today, I want to talk to you about the value of your Humber education and why you should be confident that you are prepared to take the next step in your personal and professional journey wherever life takes you. As students, each of you came to Humber from somewhere else, from high school or another post-secondary institution, from a job, from another city, or even another country. 6 years ago, I too made the decision to come to Humber. I came from another Ontario college, and when the opportunity to work at Humber was presented to me, I chose to change my life and those of my family to come here as well. Just like you, Humber gave me the chance to do what we as a college encourage all of our students and employees to do, to be lifelong learners and to challenge ourselves to take action to make the world a better place. Well, we chose to come here for our respective reasons. Hopefully you now recognize, like I do, that Humber is a place that brings people together. And together we strengthen our reputation for excellence in teaching and learning and support each other in both good and challenging times. This year we celebrated our women's basketball team winning the national championship and mechatronics graduates winning a bronze medal at World Skills. I also know the work stoppage this past fall was a stressful time for many of us, and we've worked hard to move forward as a united community. And I'm very grateful that brings us to now. Convocation's my favorite time of the academic year because it's a time for our community to celebrate students' achievements and to look ahead to the new beginnings and abundant possibilities that await our graduates. Before we recognize their accomplishments, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank those who helped our grads along the way. To Humber's faculty and staff, thank you for your dedication and commitment. Our students wouldn't be here without your support, wisdom, and encouragement, from orientation to today. When I speak with students, they tell me they feel valued here as learners and as people. You represent the caring community we take pride in at Humber. Let's give our faculty and staff a big round of applause. Thank you also to friends, families, and loved ones for supporting our graduates through the ups and downs of college life. Your support comes in many ways: financial, emotional, lending a helping hand, and not getting frustrated when perhaps there's more playing Fortnite than studying going on. Gotcha. I think you deserve a round of applause as well. And now, to you, our graduates, you did it. You've earned the spotlight you're receiving today. Some of you may have heard me speak at your orientation when you began your studies. I encouraged you to make the most of your time at Humber, and I said that learning is about trying new things, getting out of your comfort zone, and in doing so, changing yourself along the way. I believe being here shows that you've done that and more. You've stepped up to the challenges of learning, developed new perspectives and skills, made new friends, formed new relationships, and most importantly, learned about yourself. You've put yourself in the position to make the transition from education to employment. Your Humber education provides you with a great set of tools, and how you use them is up to you. I hope you'll all leave here confident in your abilities as you head towards the next destination in your life's journey. And the good news is that you're starting off on the right foot. A recent RBC study entitled Humans Wanted: How Canadian Youth Can Thrive in the Age of Disruption focuses on the rapidly changing economy and world of work, and how your generation can lead the transformation into the skills economy. The RBC study found that the Canadian economy is expected to add 2.4 million jobs over the next 4 years. Sounds like a lot. Many of which will require the skills you've developed while at Humber, including critical thinking, complex problem solving, active listening, and social perceptiveness. Take Nick DeSimone, for example. Nick is graduating this year from the Architectural Technology program. He told his program coordinator that learning to read and interpret blueprints helped him to develop his critical thinking and problem-solving skills. These skills helped him to earn a job as an estimator and project coordinator with RMG Consulting. The company recognized that Nick had obtained the knowledge they required through his studies and that he was someone who would continue to learn and grow with them. Nick worked part-time with RMG while completing his diploma and started full-time after completing his classes in April. Nick is an example, as many of you are, of students who use their Humber experience to move seamlessly to a job in their field of study. The RBC study also resonates with me because it shows that there's opportunity out there, and I know that Humber grads are ready to contribute. The study found that there are lots of jobs, but not enough skills, and that educators and employers can do more to prepare students for today's and tomorrow's skills economy. As part of your polytechnic education at Humber, you received a combination of classroom and hands-on learning. You were taught by professionals in your field who could give you a sense of what your career path might look like once you graduated. They may have told you you were preparing for jobs that didn't even exist yet, or that you'll work in several roles in several places. They may have connected you with an internship or a project that asked you to develop solutions to real business challenges. You tackled the problem in a learning environment closely integrated with industry and the workplace, all to better prepare you for the transition from school to work. And this was the case for another student graduating this week, Daniel Tulin from the Bachelor of Commerce Finance program. Daniel completed his summer work placement as an intern at the TMX Group in the financial sector. While there, he competed with students from top university business schools and recently secured a full-time position at TMX. Daniel has shown that skills learned and developed at Humber can be transferred and applied to the workplace. Finally, the RBC study suggests that career mobility requires an emphasis on skills development and 4 key abilities: foundational skills, digital literacy, global competencies, and decision-making, essential skills needed for moving between and within jobs. These are the skills you've developed at Humber and that you will take with you into the future. You are ready to triumph in the age of automation and to lead the skills revolution. So no pressure, but the world is counting on you. And because I know you're up for the challenge, let me give you a few friendly reminders of some things I hope we've reinforced in your time at Humber. First, remember to think critically, to question and to challenge what some accept at face value. We all know the term fake news. You leave here with a strengthened ability to make sense of the world and make the right choices to engage and make a difference for yourself and others. Second, as a Humber student, you've been part of one of the most diverse and inclusive institutions in Canada. So embrace diversity in all its forms. From race, religion, culture, sexuality, gender identity, age, to economic status and more, it's up to each of us to acknowledge and seek to understand these differences and find ways to establish common ground and be welcoming to others. Let me give you an example. Temitope Edagbami is graduating from the Pre-Health Science Pathway program this week. Temi came to Canada from Nigeria as a single parent with 3 children. She earned a bachelor's degree in microbiology in Nigeria, but realized she would need some Canadian education to start a career in her field. Like so many of our students, she juggled family obligations, worked night shifts, and spent weekends managing her coursework. She has now been accepted into the nursing program and is well on her way to the life she envisioned for her family here in Canada. She is a great example to her classmates, and I'm sure to her children as well. We can all learn from Temi and students in a similar situation, and you will be at a personal and professional advantage if you can recognize the value of diversity and inclusion. Third, find a way to get involved and give back. This can take many forms and can be as simple as being kind to others, paying forward a kindness that was shown to you, or getting involved in community or international development efforts, as many of our students and graduates do. Look beyond yourself and your immediate surroundings, and you'll find endless opportunities to make a difference. Even with its challenges, the world offers incredible opportunities to those with the courage, creativity, and energy to seize them. We need more leaders and fewer followers. Be bold and be ready for your chance to make a difference in the world. Today, as you all graduate, I'd like to thank you for spending time with us and for contributing to the college in many ways. Our faculty and staff have learned from you, just as you have learned from them. As you enter the next stage of your life, whether that's starting your career or continuing your education, you will always be part of the Humber community. You are now part of the more than 240,000 alumni who are the college's reputation in action. I encourage you to continue in their footsteps by making your mark on the world, doing your community proud, and of course, keeping in touch with us. Choosing to come to Humber is one of the best decisions I ever made. I sincerely hope the same is true for all of you. Everyone here is proud of all you've achieved. You are now and forever part of the Humber family, and no matter where you go, our doors are always open and you'll always be welcomed home. So stay in touch, tweet often, post your pictures, and remember, we are Humber. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Whitaker. Our honor degree recipient today is Don Montgomery, who will be introduced by Ms. Anke Voller, Carol, Professor, School of Hospitality, Recreation, and Tourism.
Today's Honorary Bachelor of Applied Studies degree recipient is Mr. Don Montgomery. In 2006, Donald Montgomery, known to everyone as Monty, gave up being a Canadian school teacher, laced up his hiking boots, and ventured out on a backpacking adventure in Nicaragua. The result of this adventure was the inception of Monty's Beach Lodge, fostering the mission of sustainable tourism, whereby all profits from vacation stays would benefit the local community. Monty's Beach Lodge employs locals, has helped set up a large-scale housing project for people to escape extreme poverty, created services such as a health center, a community center, a school for English lessons, a trade school, a women's cooperative, and established a soup kitchen for residents living in a nearby garbage dump. Monty allows visitors to contribute with their professional talents. Dentists, doctors, nurses, and veterinarians donate their services during their stays. Fire trucks and ambulances were shipped in from Canada through associations such as Global Fire and Global Medic. And trades such as potters and hairdressers train locals in obtaining skills through which they can sustain their livelihoods in the future. The list goes on. Students and faculty of the School of HRT were among the many privileged people who were given the opportunity for social involvement and to experience sustainable tourism development firsthand. And we even benefited from internship opportunities. We accomplished the funding and building of 2 homes that 2 families who were in need can now call their own. Last year, Monty was one of 2 key speakers at a conference in honor of the UN's Year of Sustainable Tourism for Development, organized by the faculty of our tourism program at the School of HRT. President Whitaker, Mr. Gray, it is with great honor and pleasure that we ask you to confer upon Mr. Don Montgomery this Bachelor of Applied Studies degree. I now invite Mr. Don Montgomery to address the class of 2018.
Thank you, President Chris Whitaker, the administration, board of governors of Humber College for bestowing me with this honor today. As well, a big thank you to the staff of Humber College and the Toronto Congress Centre for putting on together this incredible ceremony this morning. I imagine here the graduates are feeling a sense of nervousness, myself included, mixed with excitement. Some of you have employers awaiting your arrival, or perhaps you are already starting in that particular job. Some of you may be starting your own businesses. Many have waited and longed for this day for some time, and it's taken forever to get here. Others, the years have flown by, and you just don't want it to end. Many emotions, indeed. Now, I know that you are expecting me to give you a long list of advice of what to do when you walk out that door. Instead, I want to tell you a story about a moment that launched a new path in my own life back in 2005. I was a high school teacher and coach for about 15 years. I was at a resort, a 5-star resort in Jamaica, a supposed paradise. You know, that kind of place where the grass is perfect, every blade the same length, white sandy beaches, immaculate rooms with air conditioning, and that all-you-can-eat buffet of delicious food that went on forever, all day and all night. That kind of place. There was this razor wire fence surrounding the resort, and this was dividing the tourists from the local people. We were strictly told in our orientation that the fence keeps the bad people out. Be very careful. Do not go outside the resort into the community, we were told. Those people are dangerous. Well, that night I sat down at a private table in a dimly lit area in the garden near that razor wire fence. I was about to start my delicious meal by myself when I heard a whispering through the fence. I turned around, and directly facing me was a man standing in the shadows on the other side of the fence. He said, "I'm hungry. Can you get me some food?" Without giving it much thought, I grabbed my plate and reached over the fence, passing it to this man. We connected eyes for a brief moment, and he whispered the words, "Thank you," before disappearing into the bushes. I then looked around the area to see if anyone noticed, realizing that if they did, I'd be kicked out of the resort for sure. Realizing that, then sitting down for a moment, feeling a sense of goodness. I then realized how hungry I was and went back to the buffet and got another plate and went back to my table and sat down, all while contemplating the emotions I was feeling. Nearing the end of the meal, I again heard a whispering through the fence. My initial thoughts were the whole village had come for meals this time. I'm really in trouble now. But to my surprise, it was the same man. He held out his hands towards me. In one was his empty plate. He was returning it. In the other was a beautiful large shell as a token of his thanks. After taking the gift, our eyes met once again, and he said, "Thank you," before immediately disappearing another time. Here I was, after being told the people outside the fence were monsters, And my only real connection, my only real human connection in the resort was this man giving me that beautiful shell. It struck me as just crazy that modern day tourism creates this divide between rich and poor, privileged and needy, and stops us from actually seeing each other as people. As the days passed, I couldn't get that idea out of my mind. I thought there must be a way to bridge this divide, a different way of traveling where we can connect and build relationships between people, with guests and local people and the staff, a way to travel that gives meaning and purpose. So I spent the next 10 years turning that idea into action. I bought a piece of land on the beach in a fishing village in North Pacific, Nicaragua. I partnered with a Nicaraguan named Jerry, and together we have built this business that combines small-scale tourism, intimate tourism, with community development. The business is a beach hotel, Monty's Beach Lodge. We teach surfing, paddleboarding, kayaking, fishing. We go on volcano hikes, all involving the local people with these activities. We have awesome yoga retreats and we make an amazing mojito. But that's only half our focus. By staying at Monty's and enjoying the beautiful paradise, our guests also get to contribute to the local projects. Most guests say that the best part of the experience is connecting with the local people with our various programs. The success of this work is all about relationships. The community had needs, and we had networks of people that were ready to help. They wanted to help. So, to create this new connection between visitors and local people, first we had to create a healthy relationship with the local community. How do you do that? You get out there past the fence and you talk to the people. We knew the local school needed help, but instead of just telling them that what we were going to do for them, we asked them for their advice on community projects. We listened to them. We collaborated with them, so it was a reciprocal relationship. The second element of any healthy relationship is to do what you say you're going to do. The local teacher said that they needed school uniforms for kids who were in jeopardy of dropping out of school. So we made a promise we knew we could keep. We took inventory of the students at highest risk of dropping out and, with help, purchased school uniforms at the start of the school year. We also wanted to reward students for going to school with a nutritious meal at Monty's each Friday, prepared and served by guests and staff of Monty's. The third element is to go deeper. It's one thing to give handouts. It's much better to invest in long-term to help people learn, grow, and get stronger. So, together with parents and teachers of the school, after collaborating, we realized there was overcrowding in the school and they needed a new classroom to support the number of students. After reaching out for financial support, we built this new classroom with the community, brick by brick, North Americans and Nicaraguans from the community. Now we're involved in all aspects of community development, from education, healthcare, nutrition, job creation, environment, and culture. The model is to simply travel with purpose, allowing guests the opportunity to make connections and learn with and from the local people. And here's the thing. The model helps our Nicaraguan neighbors, but the benefits go both ways. Our guests gain an incredible sense of connection and purpose whenever they collaborate with the neighbors. One more thing that I learned at that fence back in Jamaica. There's nothing more powerful for relationships than face-to-face contact, that sacred one-on-one connection with people. 3 years ago, we were short $15,000 to complete a group of homes in Hikaleo. These were for families of extreme poverty in the area. Our guests and the local community were ready to build them together, but we didn't have the money for the materials. I reached out to some friends and was pretty much ready to give up when a friend of a different friend, someone named Brent, came up with the money and sent it down from Canada. I didn't know this person. With that money and a lot of sweat, the homes were completed. Immediately after this, I flew back to Vancouver with the intention of hopefully meeting Brent face-to-face for the first time. I had a framed picture made of the completed homes with respected families standing in front, with a signed message from the people of thanks. I tracked down Brent, took him for lunch, and gave him this gift personally. He was silenced for what seemed like an eternity. And then he looked up and said that after all his years of charitable giving, nobody had ever done something like that. Most instances, he would get an annual card of thanks in the mail, usually spelling his name wrong. Nobody had actually tracked him down, shook his hand, and given him evidence that his generosity had changed lives. He said that if I ever needed help again in the future, to not hesitate to ask. Relationships matter. Maybe all that matters are our relationships. If you look at the science of happiness, the research shows that strong, positive relationships are actually the key to happiness in life. So, when moving forward, I ask you, what will your interactions and relationships look like in your future? Are you going to create relationships that are respectful, that benefit both sides? Are you going to meet in person or by email? Will you put your phone away, or will you leave it lying on the table for people to see or listen during that meeting or that date? Will you trust in the goodness of people who may not be like you? When you meet someone from another world or across the fence, will you react with fear, or will you embrace the opportunity? Congratulations to all of you, and best of luck in your future.
Thank you, Mr. Montgomery, for this moving address to our students. Our next part is we have two achievement awards to present today. The first award is the President's Medal, which will be presented by President Whitaker. The President's Medal is given to one graduate in each school who has made a significant contribution to the school and to the Humber by demonstrating leadership and participating in both the academic and student life of the college while maintaining a strong overall academic average. The School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism is pleased to honor Rachel McTeer with this year's President's Medal. Rachel immediately started to distinguish herself both academically and personally upon starting her program. She is attentive, curious, and incredible professional in all her classes. Rachel has been coaching swimming for the last 7 years and continued to do so even with the start of a very challenging and time-consuming fitness program. Coaching is a very large time commitment, and it forced Rachel to excel in time management and personal responsibility. Even though Rachel is a busy student, she always was ready to volunteer for Humber. Rachel has helped us with the open house and college fair, as an example. While promoting the program, she's articulate, approachable, and enthusiastic. Rachel has accomplished all of this while building a strong relationship with her peers in the program. She's a leader with her classmates, always willing to help with any questions or concerns. Rachel also started a blog this year where her open-heartedness and positive comes across clearly and brightly. It is with great pleasure that the School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism presents the 2018 President's Medal to Rachel McTeer. Our next award is the Board of Governors Achievement Award, which will be presented by Brian Gray. This award is given to one graduate in each school who has achieved their academic goals while participating in a significant number of college, community, or personal commitments. The School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism is pleased to honor Sandile Usualo this year with the Board of Governors Achievement Award. Sandile's faculty agree that is the epitome of someone who overcomes adversity while simultaneously excelling in both academic and extracurricular life. When thinking about Sandile, certain words come immediately to mind: dedicated, kind, and hardworking. However, perhaps the word that her faculty finds most impressive is the word resilient. As an international student, Sandile maintains an honor roll GPA and virtually never misses a class. She not only participates in class, but also adds a unique perspective to discussion based on personal experiences. Her classmates also benefit from having her in their class, as she acts as a role model and a tutor, ensuring that they also excel in their class. Perhaps most impressive is that Sandile does all this while being a mom to 3 young children. Amazing. It is also the reason that she has incredible potential to be a leader in the tourism industry. She's a global citizen, dedicated to her studies, and engaged both inside and outside the class to the Humber and the tourism program. It is with great pleasure that the School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism presents the 2018 Board of Governors Award Achievement to Sandile Osualo. We have now reached the moment that all the graduates have been waiting for, the awarding of their credentials. Would the graduating class please stand as you're able? That's you. Graduates, today you are admitted into the proud fellowship of the graduates of the Humber Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning, an honor bestowed only upon those who have met long-established standards to conduct and learning. In the name of Humber College, I hereby charge you to safeguard the professional dignity and ethics of this fellowship, to cultivate the spirit of inquiry and experiment, to maintain the fresh viewpoint demanded in an age of rapid change of technological advancements, to contribute generously to the society and the community around you. President Whitaker, Mr. Gray, may I present you the graduates of the School of Hospitality, Recreation and Tourism. We also ask that you acknowledge those who are unable to attend today's ceremony who are graduating in absentia. I certify that each graduate has met all the academic requirements for the credential they are about to receive, and we ask you for approval on behalf of Humber's Board of Governors. Thank you. One of my check. We now ask for the first row of graduates to proceed to the stage to receive their credentials. The remaining graduates now can be seated. To ensure that everyone is able to enjoy the ceremony and hear the names of the graduates as they are called, we ask that you hold your applause until the list of names for each program has been completed and remain seated throughout the ceremony. We will also be announcing the Academic Achievement Award for the top student in each of the program. Please turn to page 19, Convocation Program, for the first group of graduates. Thank you.
What a perfect morning for celebration, isn't it? We need lots more energy than that. Isn't it a wonderful morning for a celebration? Perfect. My name's Patrick Williams. I have the honor of introducing this morning's graduates. We're going to begin with the graduates from the Airline Products Distribution Program. Noor Al-Obadai. There was only one graduate from that program. Please join me in congratulating the graduate from the Airline Products and Distribution Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Baker Apprenticeship Program. Vivian Yang. Tennille Peters. And Maria Sarianas. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Baker Apprenticeship Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Cook Apprenticeship Program. Daniel Asing. Jacob Binskowitz. Nicole Carbone. Alyssa Calabuso Claudio. Rendell Cueto. Joshua Cudina. Alana Dyer. Dylan David. Philip Hubbard. Makiba Llewellyn. James Luke. Jamel Magtira. Venetia McFarlane. Tanvir Nijar. Colin Patterson. Beth Porter. Mitesh Solanki. Angela Quintanilla. Gurjit Kaurwalia. Joseph Way White. And Leduo Yang. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Cook Apprenticeship Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Baking and Pastry Arts Management Program. It's my favorite too. Jatin Angarala. Elena Apolloni. Richard Gonzalez Arquette. Sarah Ayesh. Amanda Baker. Zoe Beal. Alexandra Clark. Kristen Clements. Diane Chizuska. Terrence DeCastro. Brittany D'Souza. Gal Deckel. Ivana Jurkic. Hai Duong. Sarah Elkington. Natalie Faustino. Brianna Ford. Stephanie Francavilla. Megan Freely. Nicole Furtado. Aline Gutter. Juliet Hadley. Tanya Jeremiah. Anna Jove Venegra. Amanda Kelly. Parisa Cordoverde. Catherine Kramer. Susan Lamb. Isabel Landaverde. Carson Liu. Jasmine Police. Ivana Kuroga. Victoria Rizzo. Anik Semperer. Athena Zganga. Jigyasa Sharma. Jade Shaw. Aditi Shremel. Mary Sue. Quinn Taylor. Christopher Tran. Shivam Vias. Kiera Williams. Rochelle Williams. Tallulah Blue Wone. Lucy Wong. Zvicamborero Zonke. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Baking and Pastry Arts Management Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Culinary Management Program. Aaron Adair. Dwayne Allen. Olivia Anu. Tyler Otte. Angel Ballanday. Lisa Barczynski. Connor Baudouin. Vishal Bhagat. Faith Briganti. Daniel Calabrese. Minju Cha. Sunira Kure. Emmeline Cruz. Van Dow. Tree Billy Din. Rishab Dewan. Charles Felix. Jeremy Flores. Rashawn Franks. Gabriella Fung. Celine Glennie. Abhishek Jana. Muzaffar Khan. Sujin Kim. David Kitson. Jessica Kraus. Trong Yang Lei. Ying Li. Shayna Lightman. Yes. Maria Martinez. Marielle Martinez. Latricia McLaughlin. Tao T. Gwynn. Jane Paintsel. Miriam Salib. David Momo. Kelly Babineau David. Kelly is also receiving the Academic Award of Excellence for Culinary Management. Rory Scotland. Xiaojin Shi. Victoria Simon. Jazkaran Singh. Kayla Smith. Swain Smith. Janelle Ben Solanki. Melissa Stevens. Ziyu Sun. Nyoka Tate. Tafazwa Takawira. Chanel Thomas. Marvincent Tolentino. T. Tron. Brianna Sang. Nile Upadhyay. Rosa Victoriano. Inderjeet Singh Verdi. And Jeffrey Vita. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the graduates from the Culinary Management Program. The next group of graduates is from the Fitness and Health Promotion Program. Jillian Arango. Elijah Ayisi Ocheri. Heliana Balinas. Namrata Ben Baraya. Joey Basilio. Camilla Barici. Denver Bauman. Christopher Bravo. Victor Cabello. Negus Ross Cora Clark. Shota Chajadse. Olivia Cagliari. Cassandra De Filippis. Joseph De Girolamo. Mark Dosel. Medina Aliyah. Sarah Factor. Mackenzie Fear. Kelly Flores. Sabrina Forno. Karen Fraser. Jason Garcia. Dana Garland. Arpan Kaur-Gill. Angel Ramon Godoy. Jaspreet Singh Guru. Jordan Hanoun. Shane Holmer. Kristen Hughes. Shamoya Hilton. Tamika Inchi. Jacob Jardine. Divinthan Joethanathan. Pranali Kalaria. Inderjeet Kaur. Ramneet Kaur. Rupanbir Kaur. Ronelle Lacourte. Nick Lau. Eric Larson. Kevin Labar.
Yes, Kevin.
Matthew O'Brien. Ziad Mahmood. Tamika McLaughlin. Rachel McTeer. Pamika Benpara. Trevor Mesner. Dylan Mohammed. Michael Mohammed. Julia Morrow. Harminder Singh Mudhar. William Overholt. Darshana Pagadal. Jaime Palacios. Oscar Palacios. Subin Park. Sonu Paul. Danka Pavlovich. Tabitha Pfeiffer. Rebecca Pasquarelli. Marcus Persaud. Sumiga Plial. Juliana Ragon. Zamail Ramirez Casas. Chelsea Ricciatelli. Alexander Richardson. Harsimran Sandhu. Ye Xiao. Franklin Sheeby. Nadia Singh. Manjinder Singh. Gurdalar Singh. Sivanuja Sivanantha Raja. Dylan Smith. Shaylin Sukbar. Carly Stewart. Tyler Stryker. Sophia Taco. Joseph Taylor. Nautica Thompson. Snehan Thakur. Brandon Vu. Raquel Walker. Rhoda West. Riley West. Gabriella Wichorek. Alana Wilson. Patrick Jan Robluski. And Junji Jin. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Fitness and Health Promotion Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Food and Nutrition Management Program. Kaynita Adams. Anna Ancheta. Karen Alavalo Valenzuela. Bianca Avila. Raisa Machado. Navneet Kaur Bedi. Catherine Capula. Stacy Christian. Cynthia Chu. Jessica Colazzo. Natalie Farina. Ramandeep Kaur Hare. Demi Hutchinson. Jessica Ayani. Eliane Ndina. Camille Ibanez. Sungju Zhou. Prabjot Kaur. Naglis Chrysonis. Jessica Landry. Rachel Little. Nadia Majay. Alicia Marcel. Divya Mora. Paris Peters. Marielle Pinlack. Jessica Romeo. Helena Sebesen. Kirandeep Kaur Sidhu. Roxolana Velselkiv. And Eunice Zazi. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Food and Nutrition Management Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Sport Management Program. Zinat Afghan. Jordan Anderson. Michael Arnold. Colin Aram. Andrew Bell. Isaac Blank. Isaac is also receiving the Academic Award of Excellence for Sport Management. Thomas Caligari. Nicholas Kamara. Adam Clydesdale. Nicholas Collette. Richard Collins. Wesley Couture Burke. Michael DeCiccio. Lucas DePaulis. Joseph DiNardo. Amadeo Dragonieri. Brendan Ford. Tess Furlong. Stefan Gagel. Mark Acal Garcinez. Chantal Gauthier. Aliyah Gracia. Alexander Guerrero. Mallory Gunning. Ashton Hadwin. Corey Henders. Andre Hodges. Jacob Huff. Catherine Johnstone. Denzel Kelly. Stephen King. Jonathan Lewis. Trent Martin. Jarvis Mason. Patrick McAleer. Kiona Mercer Tremblay. Tyler Milton. Anna Miranova. Adele Mohammed. Rachel Morgeson. Jacob Morris. Lee Mosbaugh. Keegan Murphy. Ryan Murphy. Joel Osei. Tim Pasiga. Christopher Paduano. Matteo Paolucci. Matthew Pasut. Michael Dacuya Planta. Cameron Poulin. Hillary Redrup. Derwin Rodriguez. Adam Scott. Marley Shinoff. Jordan Stewart. Pierre Tetro Labarge. Emily Terabasi. Isaiah Ooze. Lucas Valente. Kyle Varley. Kevin Walsien. Simon Wells. Jonathan Wilbur. Natalie Wright. Anne-Marie Zawadsky. Joseph Zita. Daniel Zweep. Please give a round of applause for the graduates from the Sport Management Program. The next group of graduates is from the Hospitality Management Program. Carly Almeida. Ashley Booth. Caitlin Borscht. Anika Brown. Jeremy Costello. Jeremy is also receiving the Academic Award of Excellence for Hospitality Management. Patrick Chan. Crystal Chu. Nicole Cruz. Tristan Davey. Lisa Diaz. Katie Doe. Hondo. Matthew Ferguson. Daniel Garisto. Adrian James. Abin Joseph. Solas Junaid. Arshdeep Kaur. Prabir Kaur. Rajandeep Kaur. Jungsu Kim. Akanksha Koundal. Bradley Langford. Evan Lee. Adyesh Mahabir. Ivana Maximiv. Sunshine Manalo. Melissa Manavong. Nada Mansour. Dantai Morgan. Matthew Palucci. Din Kyung Nguyen. Samantha Norris. Bhavin Patel. Michelle Salvaggi. Sharon Shaji. Ankita Sharma. Rajiv Shrestha. Harpinder Singh. Parmit Singh. Dana Solana. Brandon Such. Chu Chu Tang. Rachel White. Lavisha Wilmot Rajkumar. Peter Tran. And Sydney DeRue. Please join me in celebrating the graduates from the Hospitality Management Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Hospitality Event Management Program. Rosemary Andres. Aslahan Arakan. Renata Bokor. Aimee Carpenter. Aimee is also receiving the Academic Award of Excellence for Hospitality Event Management. Rocio Correa. Christina DiUlio. Vincent Fattore. Ashley Henry. Andrea Hodgins. Claire Jackson. Wei Liu. Gregory McKiddish. Apollina Mokangilwa. Andrew and Zach. Natalia Pekolchik. Ashley Tavares Paiva. Dhruv Patel. Rahini Rameshran. Charmaine Reyes. Mariana Veronich. Hillary Weaver. Sira Wan. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the graduates from the Hospitality Event Management Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Tourism, Hospitality Management and Event Planning Program. Alexander Buiza. Leah Douglas. Savannah Green. And Samantha Martinez. Please give a round of applause for the graduates from the Tourism, Hospitality Management and Event Planning Program. There's only one graduate from the Hospitality, Hotel, and Restaurant Operations Management Program, so you're going to have to give a really huge round of applause for Natalie Carter. Our next group of graduates is from the Nutrition and Healthy Lifestyle Promotion Program. Julia Belanzano. Alicia Camacho. Jessica Caserta. Kieran Eddy. Sabrina Gaetian. Emily Hewson. Jessica Jean. Mandisa Lau. Jesse Letts. Allison Maurizio. Bryce McDermott. Melanie Navarro. Caitlin Nicholas. Tia Oxner. Jasmine Parmar. Elisa Peretta. Janet Tran. Vanessa Veloso. Shannon Woodcock. And Brendan Woolley. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Nutrition and Healthy Lifestyle Promotion Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Recreation and Leisure Services Program. Shamali Antonio. Joshua Armstrong. Omar Sharif Barrett. Alexandra Bertusa. Megan Buse. Celine Blanchett. Clayton Blanchett. Shauna Breckenridge Ruglas. Shauna is also receiving the Academic Award of Excellence for Recreation and Leisure Services. Evelyn Butler. Jaleesa Cleveland. Sevi Day. Elizabeth Diagasio. Cassidy Darwin. Samantha Foster Barton. Marco Ginda. Julissa Henry. Brandon Josephs. Shane Kivel. Taylor Lewis. Alicia Linton. Atul Mohammed. Michael Meitzen. Michael Manto. Megan Mapley. Jordan Nugent. Colin Peon. Jade Tesoro. Kyle Vanier. Elena Vasquez. And Walika Wilson. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Recreation and Leisure Services program. Our next group of graduates is from the Tourism Travel Services Management program. Agrawal Parish Kumar. Erica Atchison. Donna Sell. Samantha Baker. Anubhav Bali. Mateo Carbone. Sylvia Camiso. Sapna Chahal. Kajal Chabra. Julius Esta. Anarita Francisco. Tao Gao. Talia Gross. Nicholas Carolus. Taylor James. Ashel Jordan. Karanjeet Singh Johasan. Sorry. Gunveen Kaur. Ravinder Kaur. Amy Kippen. Sasha Gay Curlew. Gursamran Kaur. Ramneet Kaur. Kajalpreet Kaur. Kamaldeep Kaur. Gurpreet Kaur. Jaspreet Kaur. Harvinder Kaur. Harneet Kaur. Jessica Labar. Megan Makawakwa. Gabriela Matos. Bhavya Modi. Mio Nagakiyo. Danny Nakara. Trunkwak Gwyn. Riley Noyes. Cassandra Osborne. Nisha Patel. Calixa Phillips. Avita Ragnauth. Giza Reyes. Emily Robillard. Catherine Roxas. Samantha Rowe. Adriana Rudowich. Lucelle Cerciano. Piyush Sharma. Rohit Sharma. Mayshel Sia. Kiran Sidhu. Amardeep Singh. Amarpreet Singh. Dilpreet Singh. Loveleen Singh. Mandeep Singh. Ranveer Singh. Deshpreet Singh. Jaspreet Singh. Sukhvir Singh Sran. Balkaran Singh. Sorry, Brittany Smith. Preya Tarafdar. Julia Taylor. Amrit Tind. Jaspreet Singh Tour. Jason Tran. Carmen Tu. Denny Urbis Tandu. Zandiel Uzu Alu. Carlos Vargas. Nihavaya. Eloisa Yalong. And Uliana Zborivska. Please give a round of applause for the graduates from the Tourism Travel Services Management Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Tourism Management Travel Industry Services Program. Harkarat Kaur. Harmeet Kaur. Simranjeet Kaur. Rosina Mushi. Sajan Prinja. Juliana Pujol. Jazkarat Singh. Sabrina Vargas Guevara. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Tourism Management Travel Industry Services Program. The next group of graduates is from the Massage Therapy Program. Avelina Ako. Ingrid Aceves Shetler. Fernandine Ombre. Severia Birdie. Nicole Kaicho. Maysam Charifa. Jamie Clarkson. Jennifer Colangelo. Derek DePaw. Cara Falconer. Nicole Figueredo. Caitlin Jerome. Jade Kaneko. Harpreet Kaur. Madeline Lee. Michael Lee. Michaela Ludford. Jessica Martino. Eric Miraflor. Caitlin Morgan. Megan Orzulik. Leanna Pagliaroli. Sarah Ribeiro. Sonavi Tith. Paula Torres. Lee Tron. Lee has also received the Academic Award of Excellence for Massage Therapy. Stephanie Zadarozniak. Yuri Zayats. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Massage Therapy Program. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the awarding of the credentials. We really need you to raise the roof.
Not everyone knows why we are called the cool school. I would like to thank each graduate's guest faculty and all the staff and volunteers for making this convocation ceremony possible. We invite all guests to join us for a reception in Alumni Hall immediately after the ceremony. Following the singing of O Canada, please remain standing as you're able while the platform party and graduates exit. Thank you very much and congratulations.
All of us command with glory. mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far, just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Remember the day
I set you free, I told you could always count on me, darling. From that day on, I made a vow, I'll be there when you want me, some way, somehow. 'Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby.
no, no, no wind, no rain, oh, winter's cold can't stop me, baby. Oh, 'cause you were my girl. Just send for me, oh, baby. My love is alive, way down in my heart. Although we were miles apart, when you ever need a helping hand, I'll be there where you want me, just fast as I can. 'Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you. But don't you know that there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough, ain't
no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you.